What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a sad video because it is the end of the iPhone 13 Pro Max's life on this channel. I am going to be trading this back to Apple in order to be able to help offset the cost of the 14 Pro Max. So I just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts and impressions on both devices. Well, my final thoughts and impressions on the 13 Pro Max, and so far what I think about the 14 Pro Max. So the 13 Pro Max has served me very well. Well, if you guys remember, the notch is still here on the 13 Pro Max versus the dynamic island. But in recent weeks, or the first week that I've used this phone, I've noticed that the dynamic island, personally in my opinion, doesn't really provide me too much, too much productivity increase. So I don't really see, like, I guess you can have some niche scenarios where, like, you put it up, then you'll have, if you have something playing in the background, it'll continue. But other than that, I don't know. I feel like it needs a lot more software updates in order to make it more useful or more practical than just an above average notch. Second of all, battery life on the 13 Pro Max was top tier. I was consistently coming back home after a 10-hour shift with around 60% to 70%, whereas in the 14 Pro Max, after a 10-hour shift, I am probably at 50%. But yeah, like I was saying, so I'll usually be around 50% on the 14 Pro Max. I don't know if it's the break-in period for the 14 Pro Max, because I installed a bunch of apps on a couple days ago when I first got it. I guess it's still learning my behavioral patterns, but I don't remember having that issue with the 13 Pro Max. I remember out the gate the phone was already a battery life champ, but hopefully with software updates we will see an improvement. Let's see what else. Performance on both these devices are practically the same. I can't really tell. The A15 and the A16 chips are already, like, super fast. Score crazy on the Geekbench, on the Geekbench scores and stuff like that, and all those tests. Those, like, at this point there is no difference between the performance. I don't think you'll notice. Maybe if you're coming from an iPhone 11 or 10, maybe you'll be able to notice, but even then the A whatever was in that one is still top tier. So camera quality, I still can't really say what camera quality I enjoy more, but the 13 Pro Max always delivered quality, and so far the 14 Pro Max has been doing that, but it does need a little bit more testing. So I will be waiting off to give my final verdict on the 14 Pro Max. This is more of like a final goodbye to the 13 Pro Max. So what else could I say about the phone? Camera, good. Display, 1000 nit display. I believe this one is 2000 nits in the outside, but 1000 nits was just fine everywhere. I think that's the reason why the 14 Pro Max's display is also, or the iPhone 14 Pro Max's battery is a little bit worse, because at completely low, this display is still brighter. So let's see, that's at a full brightness, so you can tell significantly this phone is more brighter. So I guess I'm just have to get used to lowering it even lower, because I usually have my brightness around there, and even then it's still brighter than the old one. So yeah. Oh, am I recording? Yeah. But the 13 Pro Max right now, if you can pick this up on a discounted deal, or if you don't really care, then I would still suggest you get a 13 Pro Max, because the 13 Pro Max is still an amazing device, and is going to be supported for another 3, 4, 5 years. So if you don't really need a need to upgrade, then I don't. Oh, especially if you have a 13 Pro Max, I don't see a need for you to upgrade. I solely upgraded it because it is the cheapest route for me to be able to upgrade each year in order to make content on the phones, or else it would basically be $1,000 each year, or hopefully I could resell it for like $600-700 after, whatever. But this is the cheapest way for me to be able to consistently get the phones. Just trade it back into Apple, get the money, the credit, and then just get the new phone and just continue doing that. And then out of pocket, I basically paid like $350, $400 with taxes. So that's really convenient. Yeah, the 13 Pro Max was an amazing device. If you guys are thinking about picking it up, or if you guys have it, and you guys don't need to upgrade, or you're fine where you're at, then don't upgrade. The differences are honestly not too much. I can't really tell. This dynamic island, like I mentioned before, isn't really a game changer for me personally. Maybe down the line the software will catch up, but as of right now, 1 week post launch, I don't really think there's too much special about it. Yes, it's nice to have the Face ID unlocked through here. Yes, it's nice to be able to scrub your music up here and have access to it. But like I said, you're sacrificing, or you're having to pay another $1,000 for just that feature. Other than that, what did they announce? They announced the emergency crash, the SOS thing. I mean, that's cool, but like, you're gonna have to get in an accident in order to be able to use that. Other than that, I don't think there was much else that the average consumer is going to be able to notice a difference. And I do recommend upgrading. If you come from like a 10, then I can see it upgrading from like a 10 or 11, heck, even a 12 maybe, if you're really hyped about it. But other than that, if you're at 13, if you don't need to upgrade at all, then don't. Just stay where you're at if you're comfortable and you don't want to spend money. But if you do, hey, it's all up to you guys. Then if you guys got the extra cash, by all means go ahead, splurge if you're into it. I mean, I didn't have to upgrade, but I just do it because I want to. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Farewell to the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and now we're solely going to be focusing on iPhone 14 Pro Max. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Remember to leave any comments down that you guys want to see on the 14 Pro. I got a 1 week review coming in soon, probably a couple days. Then I have what do I have? I have a day in the life coming soon. I'm gonna record that tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.